Right, so hello again, everybody. This time I've made a well, I haven't made I haven't made a stand. I've got one from Poundland, so I'll chuck the camera in there, so the phone in there, so I can film myself mixing this, and you can get to see what goes on. Um, there's the compressor. So this is at full regulatory pressure. You don't go into the red. And then I've got that blue hose connectors that connects up to that little vent there. They come off those brass connectors on there. This one, this has got a very short working life, this pot life. So you've got to be very quick with polyurethane. So I'm going to try to stir it and not get many bubbles in it if that's possible. But it'd be impossible to quickly put it in the vacuum chamber because it'll probably start to set before you have time to pour it into the mould. And it is quite warm in the flat. So that's what we'll do. It's 100 to 120 in the ratio. So I think I'm guessing you divide 100 by 120 and that gives you 8.3. I just looked it up before. So if I do 40 grams of part A, it'll be 48 parts of part B, roughly. So I think that's what I'll do. I think my maths is correct. I'm absolutely hopeless at maths. So I'll quickly put you in this little harness here. Squeak, squeak. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. That looks all right. So I've got my scales here. There we go. Now zero that. What's that about? 4.4. 49. Say 4.5. I always like to write down 5 grams. Just so if you make any errors, you can always take that off your calculations. No, it doesn't matter much for this. So tear. Come on, thank you. So let's see, 40 grams of part A. Whoa, that absolutely stinks. Everyone told me epoxy was the one that stinks, but I think that's quite a stinker. So let's have a look. 40. Oh, no, that's actually 42 of part A. So I need to recalculate that. Actually, 42 divided by 0.8. I'll pause this for a second to make sure. You've got to be bang on with polyurethane. Right, so we need 52 of part B. There we go. Still see. So that's 42 part A and 52 of part B. So what we do, we hit 10. And then part B, we'll have to be quick after we do this bit. Here goes nothing, so 52. Oh, 53, never mind. Sure, it'll be alright. Alright, and I think that's, my calculations are correct. Right, there we go, take that off there and turn that off now, so we've got to be very quick now. Let's start up. You've got to use plastic as well, that's something with polyurethane. For the epoxy resin, you can use wood spatulas, but with polyurethane, you can't risk getting moisture into it. It doesn't like moisture. So hopefully this will be the right round. The beaker itself, I think, is 80 or 70 grams, but when you're actually mixing the resin up, for some reason, it takes a lot more. So I use 90 grams of epoxy. I've worked out that's about the best calibration. So this works out at 40 plus 52 is about 92, isn't it? I think that should be pretty much well mixed. Go back a bit. There's not too many bubbles in there as it is actually, so I think this will be an alright mix. So, open you. Tell you what I usually do is I pour this in first. Just spent all that time getting that off. Right, here we go. There we go. So, doesn't this the viscosity of this isn't anywhere near the epoxy, which is good. But then this has a fast cure time, like I say, and evidently I don't know what a destroyed mold looks like when resins attack the surface and eventually becomes too much, but I'm guessing it cracks or it goes matte or apologies. So there we go, we've got the polyurethane in there, so now we have to quickly I'll jot that down there, get this lid off. That's what it looks on the inside, by the way. Chuck that in there, pop you in. Yeah, I've also got a little silicone mat inside just so to catch any excess resin. And here we go. Imagine if I didn't put this big part on. Alright, there we go. And the keys, 3. So we need 3. There's a 3 there. Actually, I've spilt a little bit. There we go. Now, some people put a weight on top, and that's probably a good idea, but I haven't. But it's not necessary. I don't really particularly want that much weight on. And then we go on with the lid. Can I put this on here? Yes, that's all. Alright. Oh, apologies, I've just knocked the camera off. There we go, back on. Just put that out of the way, really. So, with that one, and this one. Now, advantages of polyurethane over epoxy, it's not as brittle and it's a bit more UV stable, so in the sunlight it doesn't discolour, whereas epoxy does. Now I'm starting to think, well, it probably doesn't matter really. Oh yeah, the other advantage is it cures faster as well, so I just loosely tighten these and then it's like a wheel. If you're putting a wheel nut on, start from one side, tighten that one up, and this one going across motion. It's hard to do. And back to this one. Oh. Right. So because we're dealing with a pressure pot, we don't want to take any chances. So there we go. Now we link this up. You'll hear a slight hiss. Wrong end. There we go. There we are. This goes in here. There we go. You can see the gauge there. Just there we are. Alright. And then up to here. That's on firmly. Alright. Now, as I think I've shown you last time, all I have to do now is turn this valve. There you go, you can see that creasing. Now that regulator is already set to just above 60. We'll see what it does. I keep altering it every time because it's the best view. Oh, just above 60. Let's see what it goes up to on full pressure. Now it's slightly too over, so what we'll do is we'll turn that down a wee bit. Oh, sorry, you can't see. That tube's in the way. That'll do. That's nicely, so we'll shut that off now. And there we go, and there we wait. So it'll be about an hour or two. Pull this off. Oh. And that's that. So that's a bit more action involved. Sorry, a tripod makes all the difference because I don't actually show you what I'm doing. I should do that with the car as well. But that's in there now. All those are tightly tightened. Bloody hope so, because that will go bang if it doesn't. I'm waiting for that to go bang as well. That wasn't needed used, but very little bubbles. Very impressed actually, so, and it'll be interesting to see if we get any better casts out of that, or if I've got the mixture right. So thanks very much. Ciao for now.